Given the way the streak ended yesterday, how important does the rebound effort become with the way you guys have been playing?
Yeah, now we just got to start over. We had an exciting day coming into the ring today. We're hungry for more. We're obviously not happy how the result ended yesterday, and we got a good test to bounce back and get another win and start a new streak tomorrow. So we're just excited being back and getting back to work, and now we know we got stuff to work on, so that's exciting.
One of the things that Brendan said yesterday when talking to him after the game, he said, the way you guys react to the next game, it's not necessarily about results, but it'll show a degree of maturity. Do you understand what he means by that?
Yeah, of course. Now it's the real test, how we can bounce back from this. It's a good test for us as a group, and to show character and see how we bounce back from these type of games. We started out the same way when we had our loss versus Washington, and we bounced back and had a great game versus Detroit. So it's the same thing over again. Now we just get start over, have our focus on the right path, and starts in the first period.
Is it easy to forget a frustrating game like the one that was yesterday? Is that one of the ones that's easy to just put right behind you?
I think we see it as motivation. We feel like every win that we had so far came from a full 60-minute team battle, and we weren't really there yesterday, and Toronto played a tight, solid game, and we're probably going to see a lot of teams playing that way against us. They know what kind of threat we are now, so now it's just for us to find those that new level in our game and step up.
Thanks, Bratt. How important is a rebound game when it comes to what you guys just went through with a very long streak? And talking to Brendan yesterday, he said, that can show a level of maturity.
Yeah, for sure. First and foremost, that was a pretty crazy streak to be a part of. The team played well there for a while. But tomorrow's a bounce-back game for us, and we talked about that today. Now it's trying to get back on our feet and back in the win column here.
And certainly, the way things unfolded yesterday was very frustrating, I think, for everyone to be a part of. But at the same time, I was talking to Jesper, and he said, there are things that we have to take from that game that we need to work on to be better, because teams are going to constantly bring their best against us.
Yeah, for sure. I think after each game, there's always stuff that you can, improve on. And we talked about that today with the coaches and stuff. But tomorrow's another game and another day to prove what we can do.
What is it that Toronto did in terms of, the way they played you that maybe was different than other teams over that street?
I think they stopped our rush game very well. Their gaps were great by their D, and their forwards tracked hard.
And you have to imagine, I would presume that, going forward, that's the type of play you're going to get from your opponents, knowing what you guys have put together here.
Yeah, I think that we've improved a lot over the last month or so. It's still very young in the season. But, I think teams are starting to know that we play with speed. And like what the Leafs did, I think that a lot of teams will protect against our rush game.
How much fun was that streak, though? Just, you've been around a long time with this team, and to go through something like that.
The first thing that came to my mind was just the atmosphere of the fans. Last night was just insane. It was kind of like a playoff game, but it was only game 20 or something like that. So. I think the streak put the fans' passion back into it.
Thanks, Woody.